Mr. Fanning, sir. What's your response to the growing concern regarding the wage disparity between the men's and women's league?
Look, we'd all like salary increases, but the
What
demand...
incentives do you plan on putting in place for the NRLW?
We have a lot of incentives that we plan to roll out over
What are
these
your
next...
thoughts on the growing misogynistic culture within women's rugby league?
We vehemently oppose any suggestion that we endorse misogynism
How are
within...
women supported in the professional league by the NRL board?
If you would just let me finish, women are essential to the future of
Mr.
the club.
Flanagan,
Mr. Flanagan, sir, do you hate women?
Well, that was a fucking disaster.
I think you handled it pretty well. I mean, all things considering, like,
No, it's here in the paper. They're calling you a backwards misogynistic piece of shit.
Sure they didn't print that. Let me see.
I'm paraphrasing.
Womanising wanker.
Did they say wanker?
Look, Flano, any publicity, it's good publicity.
Yeah, says the guy lost us tens of thousands putting a rainbow on a footy jersey.
Not to mention the bad press.
Faggot.
We want significant pressure to be more inclusive.
We're already being inclusive by having a special needs in the committee, Timmy.
Look, Flano, my father used to work
Tim.
at which is fuck off.
Look, Flano, we don't have the money for this. The NRLW isn't even turning a profit. Their whole funding already comes from the men's league as it is.
wait, so you're saying even if we wanted to pay the girls, well, we couldn't anyways?
Well, I mean, technically...
Look, let's cut the shit. The only woman supposed to be on a fucking footy field are the cheerleaders.
Small skirts.
Tighter shirts.
Look, gents, we need to avoid any more of this uncomfortable media coverage. We've got to go on action on this. Les, you're in charge of finances. Tell us right.
Yeah, well, I've crunched the
Hey,
numbers
hey,
out.
as the head of the, NRLW, I feel it's my responsibility to shed some lights on the players of this.
Tim, we don't want to hear it,
Look,
mate.
I'm just saying, if you want to
As
be in
I
charge,
was saying, thank you, Tim. The revenue from the women's game is simply just not enough to satisfy their salaries. And I mean, it's a shame, really.
Ow.
I'm not even saying it's a gender thing. Oh, look at the cheerleaders, they sure pull their weight. All I'm saying is it's a simple equation. The less clothes they wear, the more money we make.
So you're suggesting we need to revise their uniform?
Small skirts.
Tighter shirts.
Honestly, gents, sometimes it feels like I'm back in high school, working with you dipshits. We need a strategy. The soccer league will be focused on this with their proposition for equal pay.
Yeah, but Flanagan, you can't honestly say it's the same comparison.
Look, the NRLW is, quite frankly,
Pathetic.
It's true.
Tim, you're supposed to be that advocate.
Not by choice, Johnny boy. Not by choice.
Actually, okay, let's brainstorm this. And Les,
Yes, boss.
wipe that shit off the board. The last thing we need right now is another media scandal about the board of the NRL being misogynist.
Immature, Les. Honestly.
Now, what are our current justifications for the wage disparity?
Women's viewership is low, therefore revenue is down.
Yep.
That point.
Games are shorter. They're on the field for a fraction of the time.
Feels like 15 minutes.
The networks barely want to air the game, letting alone adding up to the abysmal advertising interest.
He's not wrong there, though.
Quite frankly, it's just not as entertaining.
That shit's
Yeah.
orange.
Maternity leave.
Yeah.
Right. Wait. What?
Hey, look, I'm just saying. As soon as one of them, gets up their duff, they expect you to pay for half their leave. But it's not like they can continue training that condition. I'm thinking at least 8 months out the action that cost us.
Okay, fair enough, Tim. But what's the current maternity leave policy?
The what?
What's the current policy? How much do we pay them?
Oh, the policy, yes. Actually, I've been around a far as I get this.
It's
It's on my to-do list.
Tim, if media gets hold of the fact we don't offer maternity leave, really in the shit up.
Do we have a paternity leave policy?
Yep. 4 weeks.
But isn't the maternity policy the same? If not, usually less costing the financial outlay for the men's injuries?
Yeah, but Johnny, look, men can't abort an injury. Women can abort a child. We know.
Amen.
True.
God, I've had up to here with this political correctness shit. We had far less worries before the NRLW screamed bloody murder about going,
Oh, bro, you can even call it that.
Look, from the Treasury perspective on this one, lads, I mean, it's a no-brainer, really. Women really need to earn the right for equal pay in the Pro League. Without revenue from advertising, ticket sales and general public interest, there really is no argument here.
And the Junior Women's League is woeful.
Well, they don't see it that way. They're only concerned with the principle of equality.
this is what I'm worried about.
Political correctness.
Look, guys. My wife, she's on the board for the
Women's Sporting Excellence Committee.
And let me guess, it's not about the money to them.
Jono, we can't run the bloody NRL paying players just for having you.
We don't say that.
Really,
Mate,
buddy,
come on.
really.
That's on me.
Yeah, but Donna's
Right. We need to show that we are progressing in the right direction without, of course, emptying our pockets.
Surely they just want to see a step forward.
That's what I was thinking. But what could that exactly be?
I know. We could raise money for a women's charity, Women learning to drive on Sydney Road.
We need some ideas. Come on, keep the ball rolling. Come on.
her sport, her weight. That's an actual charity, guys.
Hey, I've got it. Boot cancer.
Yes. Hold on a second. Your solution to the gender pay gap in the NRLW is to find a charity unrelated to the NRLW?
Yep.
Why don't you just use the money to pay the NRLW more to lessen the gap? Therefore, women are happy for a while, media's appeased, everyone wins.
Whoa, wait. John, settle
I was
down.
never calling the table, mate.
Come your head in, mate.
You don't actually believe that they deserve it, do you?
Look at the men. They train 10 times as harder, run faster, tackle stronger, and quite frankly, just have more instinctive strategy on the field. That can't be taught.
Completely agree.
I don't want to say anything too controversial here, fellas, but the women are way more prone to injury.
that's true.
It's so much more reliable. With monthlies affecting mood, energy, the risk of bleeding out in the field.
Tim, you're such a dumbass. They can't bleed out from a
It's a
period.
definite risk is all I'm saying.
I think
Les, how much can we actually afford to bump up the women's salaries?
Well, budget's been pretty tight lately, with the Christmas party fund and the team bonding trip to Bali.
Bali.
So I approved of that.
We should have plenty to spare, no?
Yeah, well, what'd you end up doing with that funding I got Tim to sign off for back in last November? 100 grand.
Oh, shh. 100 grand, Les? I only saw 20.
What do you mean you only received 20 grand? Tim, what the fuck did you do with that money?
Oh, look, fellas, I can explain.
Typical fucking Tim.
Tim, what'd you do with this fucking money?
Here it is, here it is.
What's this 80k bonus you got last month?
Bonus!
You dirty dog. He added to his personal salary.
Oh, come on, fellas, it's clearly an accounting
Oh,
error.
fucking kidding me. Scotland 80k.
We thought we'd gone Ruby once we shoved you to NRLW Island. Now look at us.
What, yeah, because of one mistake.
We're in this shit because of you.
Right, you're only blaming me to shift attention away from you fucking rape scandals, alright?
One sexual allegation, you spastic.
Why are you all turning on me? Shane's screwing Jono's wife from no one blink tonight. What? Yeah, well, we all know Warren sucked dick back in 92 at a fucking bully school.
That never happened, mate.
Yeah.
Come on. That's a
We covered up less little rabbits from too many trips to the snow. And what? I get shots to Lizzie for trying the right fucking thing. I mean, fuck's sake.
Well done, Tim.
happened.
You fuck my wife!
You didn't have to like that.
No, Jonah, let him go! Jonah, let him go!
Well, I'd like to say, Donna came on to me first.
That's enough. Sit down.
Now, we're supposed to give a report on gender pay equality, but we can't possibly offer any more money because, let's see. We paid off sexual assault allegations from board members, funded a bullshit club bonding trip to Bali, used charity allocated funds to pay for prostitutes at a Christmas party, and now we find out one of our members has embedded 80 grand to his own pocket as some sort of revenge plot to the club. Yeah, I really stir up shit quick with that fucking pay.
Look, when you put it all together like that, it doesn't look good, doesn't it?
Why don't we just announce Tim's corruption?
Yeah. Frame him for all our failures with the Women's League.
Yeah, Blame Tim for everything.
Everything. I misplaced a few grand.
A few grand.
Tim, all you do is cause problems. I wish you was pissed off somewhere.
Hey, that may not be such a bad idea.
Yeah, that might get rid of some of our uncomfortable media coverage.
Albania.
Albania?
Yeah, Albania. It's a great place to conduct some,
Innovative research.
Exactly.
You can't be
To
serious.
save the face of the NRLW after yet another major fuck up on Tim's part.
You, Tim?
Remember to pack warm, buddy.
Team player.
Wait. Isn't that where Taken was filmed? Come on, look, guys, I want to be caught up some, sex trafficking, okay?
You might actually get some action then, Timmy boy.
You bastard. I'll tell the media. Yeah, that's right. I'll tell them all about the allegations.
Well, 5 against 1, Timmy boy. 5 against 1.
Don't think that.
No need to get nasty now, Tim. This is a great opportunity.
The last thing any of us want is for you to lose your career.
What do you plan to equal pay in the Women's League?
Well, we'd like to announce that Tim Clark, head of NRLW, will be heading to Albania to lead a new research program to improving the Women's League.
This would make you the first rugby club in Australia to lead such an amazing initiative.
Oh yes, it would, mate. We take women's equality very seriously. Our motto is the NRLW.
Revolutionising women's sport.